What up, Millies?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What is happening?
How y'all been doing out there?
What is going on, y'all? Everybody doing good? Everybody great?
So. Hope y'all doing well out there.
Yeah.
It's been crazy stuff going on in the world.
Always, y'all. Y'all keep saying them prayers for Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just seen that they actually on the news. I seen on the news the other night that they allowing refugees from Ukraine to come here to the U.S. and stay for like 2 years and get jobs and all that.
And they gonna give them a certain amount of money?
I don't know if they're gonna give them money, but you know they give everybody money except
they
us.
Except us. That's
yeah,
crazy.
They gonna probably give them some money. They said they're gonna let them work for 2 years and all that. I mean, that's good. That's nice though for them doing that. But it's like, damn, U.S. y'all be acting so crazy.
Yeah.
United States of America.
Look,
it's crazy.
I don't associate myself with them.
Right. But you know what? Y'all check out Coolin' with Court, because I'll talk about the NFTs, right? Ukraine actually funded they war off crypto. They getting backed up by cryptocurrencies.
Is they?
Yeah, so all they funds is coming in crypto. So they can be able to survive, get weapons, to fight back, to eat, to help the refugees. Yeah, all crypto. So one of the actually guys that started a cryptocurrency there that took off, he decided to give them some of his currencies. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yep. He's like at a time like this, where the government is not really helping. Mm-hmm. He like, I got the capability to help. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because the crypto space is going crazy. So he got his own crypto token, and he funded help funded them in Ukraine.
That's what's up.
Right. I said, that's dope.
That is.
And so they pretty much all decentralized.
Yeah.
They on the decentralized market. Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep. So decentralized and centralized, y'all. Let me tell y'all what that is. Centralized finances is what we actually already going through with banks, with all these intermediate companies, service companies that's taking all our money, PayPal, Stripe, Square, all of them, they get a percentage, right? In a DeFi, decentralized, there's no one central person that's in charge. There's no one person, you know what I'm saying?
That's getting no percentage.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about all that. It's peer-to-peer type transactions.
So if I send you some money, it's going straight to you. I got to use PayPal to send you this money.
And ain't no percentage getting taken out and all that, It's on a DeFi, a decentralized finance.
Yeah.
Which is way better. So, I mean, that's kind of nice that they did that for them,
Mm-hmm.
So
that is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice that the U.S. did that too, but, I mean, like you said,
y'all
want to help the people that was born here.
Yep.
Pretty crazy, but...
It is. And they want to help everybody else, though. They don't want to help us.
But it don't even matter, because...
They don't.
The law of balance is coming around, so...
Yeah, it's coming, y'all. They say Nibiru. Nibiru coming. They fear Nibiru. Y'all know.
But the thing about it is, they know that that's coming. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they know that they did everything possible to try to stop it, but you can't. It can't be stopped. Y'all knew this day was...
Y'all heard of that planet? They called it Planet X.
Planet X.
Now, I remember, vividly. Let me tell you why I remember vividly. Because I was in prison in 2011, and everybody in the joint was watching the news. When the news had on the channel, we discovered a new planet in our galaxy, whoop-de-whoop, that planet been there. You know what I'm saying? And now they saying that this Planet X, also called Nibiru, is...
finna hit the Earth.
Hit the Earth. It's finna hit the Earth, y'all. They said the planet Nibiru is finna hit the Earth in the year 2046.
Yeah.
They say it's either gonna hit the earth,
or
crash right into it, or it's gonna be a near miss.
Right. Get so close to it.
That's nearly miss.
Yeah.
Now y'all do some research, because planet Nibiru has a lot to do with us. And I'm finna hop on that joint when it come by.
Like on Star Wars, though.
Hold on, y'all. Go. Let's catch this train.
Get off here. Dip up out of here. But they say that's the ancient, our ancient ancestors was from there.
The Anunnaki.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Most definitely. So, yeah, that is very, very interesting.
I mean, if it's coming back, the planet Earth cannot be destroyed. It's still very young in the solar planetary system. It's still
It haven't went through all the densities yet.
Yeah.
It still have densities and levels to go through. So it ain't even been able to, like, we in what? Going into the 5th density, y'all.
Yeah.
It's sub densities to get there. But when we get there, right, it's going to be crazy because the beings we're going to be inhabiting at that time, the energy is going to be at a high vibration where we're going to be able to do way more.
And other entities can come and live among us.
Yeah.
That's how it is off Star Wars. Like,
and that's why I try to explain to people, like, kids, that's why these kids are so smart. They born into a higher vibrational. They born into a very high vibrational. So that's why.
Yeah. That makes sense, though. Because they so smart.
Too smart.
So smart. I be having Raiden, and he just be blowing my mind like, this boy is so smart, man.
Right.
So smart.
We is the mutants that they talk about in the movies. The X-Men, all these movies, we are the mutants. We are all that.
So the X the X has
Planet
everything
X.
to do. Right.
Planet
X,
Nibiru.
X-Men. X. The X has... X is the first creation, right? And then there was... Okay.
Y.
Then there was Y.
Chromosome X, the female, right? And then the man got the X and the Y chromosome, a mutation of
the female.
Right? Crazy.
What y'all think about that?
Cause men ain't got no milk. Right? We ain't got no milk. A woman could nurture a whole child. Right? So it's like, yeah.
Who are the creators?
That's the X-Men.
So this is X-Men. Like although the so-called black people, melanated people, are the original gods, I believe that the women are they're gods of creation. Of all creation.
Yeah. All feminine energy.
Yeah.
That's the feminine energy that people don't understand. Feminine energy is creation. That's how you create, through the feminine energy. You know, that's what the feminine energy does. It's creation.
It's creation.
It creates.
It's all things.
So that's why you got to understand that there's no, when people refer to God as he, not he. You know what I'm saying? Say it.
Yeah.
Or source.
Yeah.
Because you can't give God a sex, a gender.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people always try to say, "Oh God, can you he." Stop saying that.
It's very disrespectful, honestly.
Because it's like, how is you saying that though? It's like, come on.
It's backwards. And he can't even procreate. So how would he be able to?
It's a dual principle.
Right, because men was created to be the gods of rulers.
If you ever read the Apocryphas, the hidden Bible, the hidden books of the Bible, it's a few of them in there, right? But it's probably like over 22 of them. But if you read any of those, it talks about how and one of them particular, I can't even remember which one it was, which book we read, and it talks about how woman has to make herself male in order to get to the universe, to get to the creator.
Right, I remember.
But it makes sense because it's a dual principle. You have to understand that male and a female is an illusion, just like colors is, and time and everything else. You know what I'm saying? it's another thing, it's another barrier that it's so hard for people to break because they see things different. You know what I'm saying? Because they think, oh, this person's different, that person look different than me, and this and that. Tap in, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna have no choice but to tap in. You watching this channel.
And you definitely have to tap into your personal, because every being has a masculine and a feminine energy.
Exactly.
So when both. You go to balance, you have to go and balance that within you first before you should even seek a masculine, wanting a masculine energy within you.
Yep.
So,
and that's why I try to tell men all the time, like, you know, we as men, we get caught up in being so dominant, being so masculine, and feeling like we have to be we are. We feel like we have to provide and protect, right? So we get so caught up that we feel like we just put our emotions on the back burner and just try to hide it and bury it and just deal with what we got going on.
And burn it away.
And don't never face those realities. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to cry.
It's
natural.
Because that's when you tap into your feminine energy. Because feminine energy is water.
Yes.
So that's them tears that let them tears out. It's okay.
It is okay.
Men do think like.
Matter of fact, all the women out there, call your brother, your cousin, your uncle, your daddy, nephew, and tell them you love them. Tell them.
Yeah, because they be.
And just ask them, is everything okay? And you want to talk, is everything okay? Can you know what I'm saying? Talk to them, because men will hide emotions. You know what I'm saying? And men has to let those emotions out. That's the only way you're going to be able to balance. That's the only way you're going to be able to balance. Is to balance both of those energies.
I heard that before, though. Like, I heard that before. It was, but at the time when I heard it, it really just sounded like a man complaining. But it was more so, like, now that I know what I know today, it was more so like, maybe he was really seeking, like, he was venting, and because he was saying how men don't never get to express them feelings, and when they do express their feelings, then there's a hope. Just like the incident with Tyrese, the singer.
He's on there crying.
When he was on there crying, they clowned him, they dragged him, like
internet's some bull.
Yeah,
I swear, y'all.
It is.
People get on the internet and they get behind that screen when can't nobody touch them, and they just talking and be disrespectful.
When they know they wouldn't do that face to face.
Catch you, boy. Get behind that screen, they ain't gonna date about none of that.
The internet can be the ultimate enemy.
It's be bullies on there. You know what I'm saying? Just like the trolls that be on here. If you don't like it, get the off.
Yeah, move around because it ain't for you.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can't block this because we divinely protected.
Divinely protected.
Y'all
can't touch us.
You can't touch it, and we got nothing melanin in our skin.
Nothing you can say or do, because our energy is at a higher level. You know what I'm saying? So we it's nothing. It's not gonna affect us.
Untouchable. It's not.
But
it's actually what it's gonna do is reverse back to you, baby, because that's always a prayer for every day. Whatever is coming, trying to project on me that's negative, we reverse it. Send it back to the sender.
That's why I try to tell people, like, y'all don't understand, like, people think there's if they hear something in their house, they think it's a negative, it's some bad energy in here and all this, and they don't know how to get rid of it. It's so damn easy.
It sure is.
It's not hard.
It sure is. That's what I be telling people all the time. Like, just ask it to leave. It gotta leave.
Just tell it to leave.
Bye.
Tell them you love them.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you, but
I know what you're going through. Because y'all got to understand, the negatives cannot thrive off of love. They only thrive off of hate. So the moment you start talking shit to it, like, get the fuck out of my house! Leave me alone! What do you want? I'm gonna kill you! All that crazy stuff, you getting it more power.
Yes, in the moment you appear in fear.
Yeah, you're giving it more power. So
that's what they need, though.
Yeah, that's what they need to level up. So the moment you reverse that and tell them you love them, you know what they're going through, tell them to come forward, talk to me, I'm here for you. They're gonna bounce. They don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
So it's like, you have to understand energy.
Yeah.
I know it's hard, y'all, to understand, because it's like,
but just go back to science.
Yeah, go back to science. We caught up in everything, as in physical, because everything we can touch. Yeah, we can touch it and feel it.
And touch it and feel it. And feel it. The Rod Hayes guy I was listening to was even saying how, like, we ain't even physically here. We projecting from the cosmos. And I'm just like, that's so deep, but so many people would not
get that.
Yeah, they wouldn't grasp it at all. Mm-hmm. It's so deep.
It is.
That you can't even really, you have to really literally understand vibration.
Yeah. You got to take it back to the science, like you said, you know.
Look into science.
Studying those potential
and that's so messed
energy.
up because I'm telling you, when I was a kid, science was my favorite. It always was my favorite subject. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I also feel like with society, it's so how they teach you to remain in your ego and to, so it's kind of like you steer away from that because like, dang, don't nobody else like want to do science club and like this, like dang.
Yeah.
So you didn't kind of steer away from it because the whole collective is not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. That's something that if I had a time machine, like I would literally go back and be like, you know what?
All right.
I'm finna look into, because science, and I still end up coming back to it though, you know?
Right,
still
me
end up
too,
coming back
y'all.
to
I
it.
did not expect I'd be talking about this.
Right, the planets.
Like, and all this stuff. Y'all just don't know the life I lived. Y'all don't know. Like, it's crazy because that's how I know this stuff is so real, and when it just comes to you and it's just downloading your brain automatically like that, like it's deep, you know what I'm saying? And the good thing is that, a lot of people waking up, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people getting in tune. And it's just like,
Age of Aquarius.
Like I said, I know it's hard to understand, being that we caught up in this physical and everything seems to be so vivid and real. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's so hard for us to separate the truth from the non-truth. Mm-hmm. People thinking, this person look different than me, and you know what I'm saying? And it just blows their mind. Mm-hmm. But y'all, the energy is real. It cannot be created. It cannot be destroyed. You can't create energy. Energy is already there. It's existent. It's infinity. Mm-hmm. It's infinity.
And we done already. This is the cool part to me. The cool part is that we done already done this before. We done been here. We had experienced this before. But this is the really cool part. The really cool part is if you do enough meditating and on your path, on your journey, and you evolving, you can really tap into. The cool part is that everything from our ancient history, all of that is stored in our DNA, and we can unlock it, and that's when we can figure out the things that we really.
Yep.
Figure out the history. Figure out what we did years ago, and that was me. And
once you tap in, it's gonna download automatically. Once you tap in, that's the thing about it. You ain't gotta worry about how I'm gonna get the information. It's gonna come to you.
Yeah,
the information gonna come to you.
Yeah,
right. It's gonna be like you a whole new person.
Yeah.
Some people ain't gonna be able to, vibrate at your frequency, so they not gonna get it or understand it.
Yeah, it's
not for them to understand it yet. They're gonna come.
Everybody gonna get their time though, because we in the age of Aquarius, and it's getting pushed on people. People are getting into situations where it's gonna cause isolation, and it's gonna cause them to go within, because that's what it is. Our power is within. It's not without, and that's what we've been living in. We've been living in. To where the power looks like it's on the outside of us, and everybody worries about what they wear and the kind of car they drive, thinking that the power is outside of you when really it's within you.
Yeah.
And if you ever notice, like some of the richest people, I'm not going to say richest because that's not accurate. I'm going to say the most wealthiest people, you can see them outside, you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
And then nothing, y'all. Learning this stuff is not going to be an easy comprehension. Mm-mm. The reason why is because we as beings on this earth tend to understand everything with a definition. So if it don't have a definition, we ain't going to be able to understand it. Some of this information is not going to make sense to you right away. Mm-hmm. There's no definition to explain it. Mm-hmm. There's no definition to define the actual words of and everything of energy and how it works. It's a feeling because it's energy. Mm-hmm. There's no damn definition. Definition came from the Americans trying to give everything a title. give everything an explanation so they can understand things. That's what a definition is. So when the moment we start trying to define everything with a definition, it automatically, you're not going to be able to understand it. Because you too busy trying to define it based on what it is on the definition. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you ain't going to be able to, it ain't going to all, you know, it might sound like crazy, but trust and believe.
Just go within.
Go within.
Inner. Yep. Energy.
You understand?
You understand?
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that oh man. Words.
And words, yeah, they played on the words too, y'all. Them words is spells. They played on the words.
Our names is spells. I looked up my name, my name for the Hebrew meaning, and it did say God is gracious. I was like, at least I got a good one, cause for real, cause words is literally spells. They spells, so we got to be careful with what we saying, and I think I told y'all that before, but that's.
Yeah. And it's because of the, you know, the mantras and mantras that when people say certain things, certain words hold certain vibrational frequencies. So a certain vibration can either summon a demon or summon an angel. So you got to understand that the words we use and how we use them is spells. And these... You call them what? What they call these motherfuckers? The four founding fathers, or whatever.
The four founding fathers, yeah.
They manipulated all this type of stuff. They knew all this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And used it against us.
Used it against us.
But that's when we fell in frequency, though. We fell in frequency, but it's but like they say, the tail will become the head, and the head will become the tail. And it's that time. They know it's that time.
And y'all, listen, because I see the trolls all the time, hating, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And they try to contradict you on, oh, you talk about this, but is you doing that? It's levels to this shit. You have to gradually go up. As long as you gradually coming up, that's all that matters. Don't worry about nobody talking about, oh, is you still eating this? You still eating that? Tell their ass, mind your business. You know what I'm saying? You grinding. Because they too busy trying to judge you on what you doing and what you ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's levels to it. It takes time. It's not just going to happen overnight.
But who are you to judge?
Yeah.
Who are you to judge? Because just because you not in front of a camera doing something, we don't know what you doing or we'll be talking about. But who are you to judge? So
right.
You already making your vibration low by trying to judge the next person. And you don't even realize what you're doing. You're holding yourself back by trying to judge somebody. And man, I swear,
it's like the internet just gave people. It's like they gave people power to just say what they want. Freedom of speech is fine. You can say what you want, but to just be disrespectful, that's a whole nother level. You can say what you want, but you don't have to be disrespectful though. Not toward nobody. You don't have to give nobody post, status, tweet, whatever, and just say something disrespectful. Keep that shit to yourself. But the thing is, y'all. They are the negative entities. And you got to have a balance. You have to have both. Positive and negative. Otherwise, you know, we can't thrive. You know what I'm saying? So we got to have those negative. Because like I try to tell people, there's no such thing as good or bad, heaven and hell. Like they try to explain us. Ain't no heaven and hell. It's positive and negative. You're going to do positive things, positive outcome. Do negative things, negative outcome.
Yeah. So,
but the negative doesn't mean it's bad. It's just that person chose to do something they felt was necessarily for them. Particularly only for them. They don't care about nobody else. They're only doing it for them. So, technically, it's not necessarily good or evil. Like they try to explain it to be.
And it's karma. They say karma is big mama.
Karma is that's a law.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And some people is here on a karmatic experience. Yeah, they here to face that karmatic experience. So,
and I think people take it. I think people take it as a joke though, like karma. I don't think they really take it as if like it's serious, but it's really a serious thing, y'all.
What goes around comes around.
What goes around comes around.
It do.
The energy you put out is the energy you're going to receive.
And sometimes people just don't understand why certain things is happening to them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of what you did in your past life.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why you can't tap into your past life, because you're not trying. You're not understanding. You're not trying to understand yourself. So the moment you're able to tap in, you're going to tap into your past life. You can tap into all this. You can tap into all this, y'all.
Yeah, you can.
And then you'll be able to understand.
Yeah.
That's why everything is. You feel like everything bad happened to you. God, why is you doing this to me? God, why me? That's why. You ain't tapped in, and it's something you did in your past life. And it's something you have to deal with.
Like, what you first of all, you got to go within and know who you are. Right. Just like on the Matrix when he went to go see that lady, remember? And she showed him that sign that said, "Know thyself." Y'all don't even know who y'all is. Y'all study seeking out God and don't even know who God is. It's sad. It's very, very sad.
Go look in the mirror.
Go look in the mirror and you will see who God is. You are in complete power of your whole life.
Control.
Your whole life. There is no some other man. Y'all think it's some man in the sky because that's what we was taught in Christianity. Y'all think it's some man way in the sky that's going to do this. No, it's not. And y'all still waiting on Christ to come. Christ is here. We in the age of Aquarius. Christ is here.
It's conscious.
It's conscious. It's that Kundalini energy. It's all of that. That's what it is. It's not no. Christ is not. If y'all ain't noticed, like how many people are on YouTube, and the ones who's not on YouTube, it's so many teachers out here that's trying to teach y'all. Y'all getting flooded with so many crises, but y'all overlooking it.
Because they ain't ready. They ain't ready yet. That's why.
You got to get ready because we in the age of Aquarius, baby, and it's coming. Full-fledged, it's coming. So stop. Y'all got to unlearn everything that y'all was taught.
Yeah, start researching, start studying, stop fucking coming home watching TV all damn day.
Right, and
letting the TV watch you, and y'all know what that TV doing to y'all though either.
No, they don't.
TV
they don't know what that
is
news
manipulating
doing
y'all even more.
Some serious.
Yeah, don't even watch the news. Don't even get started on the news.
People like, you didn't see what happened on the news? What's happening?
The news is crazy.
What's happening?
I told you that's how I just seen that Ukraine. I was half-ass falling asleep, and I'm like, what are they talking about?
I know they keep talking. They do keep talking about the
war.
No.
What?
The planet that's supposed to be hitting Earth. That always pop up in my Google News.
Do it.
Always.
They scared, y'all. Y'all ain't heard.
Always.
Google the 2045 project, and you'll see why they scared. Why they ready to try to transfer their consciousness. Because 2046, a year after, that's when the planet is coming.
See, and then I believe, like you said, it's planet Nibiru. It's our ancestors. I believe they finna come and show us everything they taught us back again. Wake up, tap into our DNA again, and we finna know how the pyramids was built. We finna get all the information that we are now seeking. All of that, they finna tap us into probably that and so much more.
Yeah.
And then that's our power is coming back.
Yeah.
We waking up. They've been putting it all in the movies and stuff, but
shit isn't every movie.
every time you watch something, you see something, don't you?
Bro, listen, y'all. The movies, y'all think they come up with this shit just out of nowhere?
Right.
Nah.
They showing
all of this movies is real. All these movies have real meanings, and especially when they talk about the mutants and all that. Them mutants is us too.
Yeah.
You know, the ones with the powers and ones that can do all this, that's us. But in order to get those powers, you have to tap in. It's crazy because I see my homeboy, Ace Fell. Shout out to you, my Nate. He already know. He's like, I'll be watching y'all. I said, what's up, bro? He said, I told him, he's like, so I was driving, right? I was driving past my homie, you know, he owned a hardware store, and I was driving past, and I was actually finna get ready to call him, you know, and I see him pulled into the hardware store, so I pull in, I'm like, bro, what's up? I was just finna call you. He said, man, that's because you be tapped into the higher powers. That's because you be tapped into the higher powers. You be knowing you mentally did that. And I'm like, you already know. But y'all gotta tap in.
Because that is a lot. It be happening. You can literally hear your phone ringing and be like, I know who that is calling me. You get to your phone and it literally be that person.
And I do it so much, man. It be crazy. I told you, I did it one time where I literally thought about my homework and I said, he finna call me. And I said within 5 minutes he called me.
It do be like that. 5
minutes. I'm like, and I looked at the phone. I ain't want to answer. I'm looking at the phone like, what the fuck?
Like, you're so stuck in your head like, this shit crazy.
Like, oh, man. What? I'm like,
it be crazy.
It do.
It do. It really do be crazy. But that's the energy that we going back into. And I think it's pretty dope. I think it's pretty dope. And it's time, y'all.
It's time. So on that note, we finna get up out of here. We've been rambling to y'all too long. And if y'all ain't doing this research, I don't know what y'all doing. If y'all ain't trying to look into this, I don't know what y'all doing. Man, we light years ahead. And we just trying to catch y'all up on things. The crazy part about it is, like I could see like a year from now, so many people gonna be watching these videos because people starting to wake up. And they gonna be tapped in then.
And they gonna be tapped in
like,
because
dang, right.
Yeah. They was really right. They know what they talking about. Yeah.
But y'all, for more content like this, like always, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Share this video.
Hit the like button too.
Yes.
Hit the like button.
Hit that like button. I don't even care if you just pop in, pop out, like.
Right.
And subscribe.
Yep.
And we appreciate y'all always.
Love light.
Love light.